that's a thing that really annoys me about comic book writing is inconsistencies. Because there's been issues where Deadpool has fought like entire teams in one, and then like there'll be issues where one person will like easily beat him, you know, like
Punisher was actually the Punisher in the first time I saw it in Suicide Kings. That first one, that was the one that actually ticked me off. I was so happy when he got Punisher back in Suicide Kings.
Well, Punisher had like those weird like Dr. Octopus electric gizmos things.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing that because him and Deadpool and Punisher have had like kind of a pseudo not rivalry because Punisher doesn't care enough, but sort of we fight a lot and then it just goes back and forth. Like the first time they met, like Punisher just shoots him in the face and then it was like, oh, that's the end of that, you know, and then nope. But
oh, that's right. I remember that run now. That was a pretty funny battle though. I remember enjoying those two, and I remember they were amazingly hard to find.
Yes, they are. They're two of the hardest of the original run to find.
Yeah, because they had that awesome Tim Bradstreet cover in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember because I got into to Deadpool through X-Force years ago when I was a kid in the 5th grade and they were coming out and I was getting the X-Force in. I picked up the first 2 Deadpool series, and I think I got Deadpool #1 of the original run, and it was right about that time I kind of dropped off from collecting comic books, and then I came back years later, right as Agent X was ending, and I was like, well, hey, I need to finish my collection. So I went through and started getting all the back Deadpool stuff, and that one was just impossible for me to find.
Those two, like you could probably sell them for like $50.
Yeah, and I still can't find his appearances in the Gambit books, Gambit 17, 18, and 19.
Really? Yeah, I've got those. They're interesting.
If you ever come across extra copies, let me know. I'll
sweet. Yeah, I'll let you know.
That's the whole. I think that, and I think there's like 2 or 3 other that are the holes in my collection.
I have one technical one that I don't have, and that's Wolverine 102.5. Like, it was something that Wizard brought out, so I don't know if it's technically considered a Marvel comic or not. That's the only one I don't have.
Wolverine. As I'm quickly jotting that down, I'm like, I don't have that.
It's apparently the rarest Deadpool appearance ever, but I don't even know if he's actually in it or not.
Yeah. I don't even have the Joe Kelly Batman and Superman. That's the other one.
That one's so cool. If you guys haven't read that, you should definitely read it. Yeah, it's they have a running gag where the Deathstroke from Earth 2 keeps trying to introduce himself and he gets to dead and then something interrupts him. So it's like, because I guess they obviously can't say he's Deadpool, but they're very, very, very hinting that he is.
Someone posted a really awesome collab or tribute video on YouTube. I'm sure you guys go search for it, go find it. They're subscribers of mine. I've talked a few times. I just wish I could remember who did it at this point. But it's pretty entertaining. Where were we?
We were talking about inconsistencies.
Inconsistencies. Yeah, those are definitely starting to bother me too, and I think it's mainly writer issues. And the different writers, because I'm of the opinion that anyone who's been writing after Daniel Way has only looked at Daniel Way's stuff.
Yeah. I know that's true for Victor Gisler, at least, because he says that in one of his interviews. He's like, yeah, I checked out Daniel Way's stuff. Ooh, it's so great. You know?
So I started writing just like him.
I just I do like Victor Gisler in the way that he puts a lot more pop culture into it. But other than that, yeah, he kind of does write in the same style. So is there anything else we should talk about?
Let's see. Pirates, X-Men. We're both kind of like, I don't know about him joining the X-Men. The thing I hated the most about it is Daniel Way touted it like he's done so many different stuff, but now he's going to try something completely new and be a hero. And I just wanted to jump through my screen and Superman punch that guy right in the face. I was like, he's done that so many times. That's not new, you jackass.
He's also tried to be an X-Man several times.
Yeah.
And the X-Men are always like, no, you're not a mutant.
Yeah.
So, like, that was something that I was kind of inching towards in the last episode, because like that's something that then, like, the thing about the last episode that was really funny was I had another script before this It was actually written before the Hydra one. The Hydra one was actually written really quickly. But I had another one where Deadpool was going to be fighting the Punisher. Oh, it would start off the Deadpool was fighting the Punisher, and then Daredevil was going to come in, and then it would all add up to like Bullseye or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then Suicide Kings came out, and Suicide Kings was very similar to the script that I had. So I was like, well, I can't really do that. So I did the Hydra episode,
Vincent
which
hacked your computer.
I think Marvel did hack my computer. So I did the Hydra episode. Many people asked me why I didn't have Bob in that episode. It's because I didn't know if Bob was alive at that time. Because like Deadpool shot him, and then you don't actually see what happens to him. I assumed he was alive, but I wanted to play it safe. And then I had the X-Men script, and then they did we were getting ready for it. We were a couple days away from filming, and the X-Men first issue of Daniel Way's run comes out. And I'm like, son of a bitch! I was like, I couldn't write a new script. I was like, well, I have to keep going with this, and hopefully it'll still sync up, sort of, with what they're going for. And I mean, it sort of does, so I'm not too upset about it.
Oh, man, that thing came out
it's like
awesome.
2 times in a row. Like, it was like...
All right.
But yeah.
All right. So, any other new writers we want to carry or talk about?
I mean, what did you think of? I haven't actually read Deadpool 900 yet. Have you?
Yeah, I liked Deadpool 900. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and plug the American Mutant podcast. Wow, I need to check to see if he's posted our episode. We did a big long review over there, so I'll give kind of a quick summary. I laughed at least once or twice in every single story. Joe Kelly and Rob Liefeld's story just blew me away, though. And I think if that story hadn't been in there, I think I would have enjoyed everyone else's stories better. But sadly enough, Joe Kelly's issue or his story is just so good and so well written and so Deadpool.
But like that's something I was really surprised about when I heard that he was writing for that, because there was definitely an interview that he did a little while ago where he said, I'm never going to be writing for Deadpool again because I don't like to go back to things that I've done before. Like, because they kept threatening him to cancel the book over and over again. He got fed up with it.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of people have asked him to go back to do the Deadpool book, apparently, and he said no.
Yeah, I can understand him wanting to move on, but I would love for him to come back.
Yeah,
but
it was obvious he wants to come back, sort of, because he wrote a Deadpool story with the Batman Superman thing.
Yeah,
like they don't even try to hide it, and he's also putting Deadpool in the Spider-Man run that he's doing.
611. So looking forward to that one.
Yeah, 611. I wonder if they're going to do something crossing over with Way's book.
Oh,
it's
one of the
covers has like Spider-Man jumping on like Deadpool's head or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
got it right here. Deadpool 19. Yeah, Spider-Man's going to be making an appearance in Way's book, so Way can know how to not write Spider-Man either.
But yeah, I am kind of annoyed with I don't know if I'd want Nasinzia to come back, because Nasinzia is very consistent and he is very funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to see maybe Gail Simone come back.
Oh, so badly.
Or Priest would be good. And of course Joe Kelly would be amazing.
Yeah.
But I think he stated he doesn't want to come back to the actual book. But who knows? Maybe if they throw enough money at him.
Yes, hopefully. And again, hopefully maybe he'll do some writing on the Deadpool movie. To hear more of our discussion on that, make sure to head over to the Deadpool and Friends channel, where we do a big... How many parts do we do? 7, 8-part vlog on
like 8
on writers on there.
And it's much more on topic than this vlog has been.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.